Miss Laura, and today we'll be teaching and learning how to do our makeup as a beginner. So this is makeup tutorials for beginners part 1. Please tune in, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you've not subscribed, and if you've subscribed already, we say thank you. Please like this video, share this video to your loved ones, and also add it to your playlist so that you can rewatch at any time and continue to learn. Okay, let's begin. I'll be showing you your basic makeup equipments, basic makeup tools we'll be needing for this class. Firstly, we have our primer. This is our primer. We have our primer. We'll use it as the foundation, of our makeup. So that the reason why we are using the primer is because our makeup should stay in place. It should not be rolling all over our face. And secondly, we have our foundation. This is a foundation. It's from L'Oréal Paris. Yeah, it's a very good foundation. You see, the foundation is my shade. This is my shade. And there's something very important I want to share. Make sure you always use the foundation that is your shade. Don't use the foundation that is darker or lighter. Always make sure it is your shade. And we have a concealer we're using to highlight our face. We have a lipstick. We have a finishing spray. This is a finishing spray from NYX Professional Makeup. Yeah, this is our finishing spray. Bless you, puppy. And we also have our lip stick from the same company like the foundation, L'Oréal Paris lipstick. So we'll be doing a small combo with this. And these are our brushes. This is a brush for powder. This two-headed brush, we're using this for the foundation, and you can as well use this for your eyeshadows. This is a foam, and this is a lip gloss. You can use any lip gloss of your choice, okay? And I highly recommend these brushes. They're from a very good company, okay? Because I have so many type of brushes I've used, but these brushes are the best. And two important things I want to show you. We have a powder. This is a powder. I prefer a matte powder. This is from Zekel. This is from Zekel. Let's face it, it's HD Matte Full Face. This is how it looks. It has all the shades. You don't need, if you have this, you don't need to buy other shades. As you can see, these two are my shades. That's why I'm using just these two. If you have a skin complexion like me, you don't need to use all these other ones. You need just these two. But if you're lighter, you can use these ones, okay? Good. For setting up your face or for setting up your face. And this is a blush. This is a blush I always use. This is color blush palette. You can use any color of your choice. Let me open it. This is a blush. You can use any color of your choice, okay? Yeah, all the colors are best. They're really good. Yeah. I am in Germany. I'm in Germany, my dear. Good evening. Greetings. Happy Sunday. So we'll be beginning our makeup. So we start with a primer. And I told you this primer is the best primer. So we'll apply a primer on our face. This is it. Hydrating primer. The reason why I'm using a hydrating primer because I have a very dry face. That's why I'm using a hydrating primer, okay? So you need to know your face texture before you can buy any primer. So always make sure you know your skin texture because there are primers that are moisturizers. So this is a hydrating primer. Just apply. Remember I told you the reason why we are using a primer, so that it can hold our makeup, stay in place. And I really advise, don't use your hands, no, because you can carry bacteria on your hands and put them on your face. You start having acne. So I always recommend you use a brush. This is our foundation, but remember I told you it's our foundation brush. So after you're done with your makeup, always just wash your brush and keep, because you'll be needing it for the next section. So we apply our primer all over the face, okay? You apply everywhere, just like this, like you apply your body lotion. Yeah, apply everywhere. Under your eyes. And we are good. This is all. The next step, you apply your foundation, but you don't just take your foundation and apply at the same time. Yeah, it's my baby. He's William. William, say hello. He's a boy. So you don't just apply your foundation at the same time. So you wait for some few seconds, like 5 seconds, for it to get dry. Or if you have your hand fan, you can use your hand fan for it to get dry. Okay? Use your hand fan for it to get dry faster. As you can see, it's already dry. So we use our foundation. I had so many foundations in the past, but I prefer this foundation because it's very smooth. That is all I can say about this foundation. It's the best. Yes, from this, remember I told you from L'Oréal Paris. Their foundation is good. When I apply my face, you'll confirm it, okay? Just apply on the skin. Then you use your brush. You make sure you don't pull, but you just tap. Just make sure everything is on the face, okay? You can put on your brush. Okay, I will type the name and pin it on the screen. You see this place? Always make sure you apply it here. The bone of your face. You see? So that your face shouldn't have this look like you're wearing a mask. So that your face shouldn't have this look like if someone is looking at this direction, your face is separating from your neck. No. Always make sure you apply. I don't know if you can see from here. From this edge of your ear down here. Make sure you apply down your chin here. But you're not applying under or on your neck. No. If you apply on your neck, that means you have to use a powder for that. So we don't need it. Apply on the forehead. Not too much on the forehead. Just a little. The reason why we are not applying too much is because your forehead has a different shade of color from the whole of your face. If you look closely at your face, you will discover your forehead is not really as bright as your cheeks. That's the reason you don't apply so much. You see how the foundation has already changed and transformed my face. Yeah? Yes. And it's very good. You don't need to wait for it to get dry. This foundation. You don't need to wait for some time for it to get dry. No, immediately you put, it's already mixing. The ginger is already giving. Yeah, it's already giving. So what we will do now is to conceal our face. Contour. We will conceal with this concealer. This concealer is from NYX. It's from the same company like the finishing spray. And this is my shade. This is my shade. So we apply under the eye, not directly under the eye, but on this eye bone. Apply just 3 drops on the eye bone. As you can see, apply another 3 drops, not too much, on the eye bone here. You see where I did it here? Okay, under your chin, on your chin, on the forehead, on the nose. This is how you do it on the nose. You bring it down here. Good. Then now we are going to apply on this cheekbone, how I showed you here. This is how you do it, this way. You see it? Good. Don't wait for it to like get dry too much, because if it's too dry, it will be very difficult for you to blend it. And this is the most difficult part of makeup, blending, because you always need to blend it very well. And what you do is you start immediately blend. You just start blending from where you started putting the concealer. So we blend here, and you are not blending and going up. You are blending on the same spot before you take it under your eye. Be very keen and very attentive when it concerns blending of the concealer on your face and under your eyes. If you blend and go up, you'll discover that your eyes will be very heavy to carry the concealer. So you blend on the same spot like this. Make sure everything is well blended before you go under your eye. Okay? Good. You see how it has blended? Now you go under your eye bit by bit. Look up. Or if you're scared, you can close your eye. Yeah. You see? Good. We do the same this way. You blend on the same spot before you go under your eye. I hope you're learning. Next. You are not dragging. You are not dragging. You are pressing like this. Next, under the chin. Okay, you come here. Good. I guess you can see it. We do same here. Make sure you do it faster, 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 so that it shouldn't get dry and be very difficult for you to blend it. And I always prefer to use a brush to blend because it's easier and faster. If you use a foaming blend, if you prefer to use a foam like this to blend, it's up to you. But if you want to use a foam, I'll always advise you wet the foam. When you wet the foam, you squeeze out all the water, but don't make it to be too dry. You wet it, you squeeze out the water, and you use it now to blend, okay? We now go on the forehead and the nose. You see what I'm doing? Give me this bag, William. Now blend the forehead. What's wrong? good. See how it has really blended inside my face. So now we'll be applying our powder. On the spots, we apply the concealer. Okay, we'll be applying the foundation, the powder first, where we applied our concealer. So this is our powder palette. This is our powder palette. I'll be using the foam to apply it. I'll be using this foam to apply it. Okay, this is a very, very important point for you to note. These two shades are my shade, but this one is darker than this other one, right? So I'm not using this darker shade for where I apply the concealer, because you are applying the concealer on this highlight of your face, because this part of your face are the highlights of your face. So if you use a darker shade, you like just cover up the concealer. So you use a shade that is one shade lighter. This shade is one shade lighter, so we are using this one shade lighter. Just take your foam. You are not rubbing like this, no. You are not rubbing your powder, you are pressing. So always make sure you do it faster, 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 faster. Okay, when you do it now, you press inside. You press inside these spots. Where do we apply the concealer? We apply it on these areas, on our eye. So as a beginner, I always advise, if you can't open your eye, you can just close your eye. You close one eye and you do it. The other eye can see for you, okay? You press. You are pressing. Take again, one shade lighter. See, you press again. Are you seeing what I'm doing? I press, I come a little bit beside, close to my nose. You see that? You see, I'm pressing inside. I'm pressing. You press, okay? We do the next. So this part is called baking. Like we always say, this is how you bake your face. Press again. Press. Good. Press on all the spots. You apply the concealer. Okay, if you are using a brush, I always advise, if you are using a brush on this step, when you pick up your powder, you make sure you dust it up before you use it, okay? Because there are two ways of going about, either the foam or the brush. So I'm teaching on how to use both. So we are baking our face with the foam. I'm using the foam to bake my face with. But I'll teach you on how to use a brush soon. The next spot where we applied was here. For those that are still joining, we are using one shade lighter of our powder palette. So we are now left with the face bone. We apply. On our face bone. You are not dragging. Remember, I always tell you, you don't drag. You press inside. You press. You press. You go to the next. You press. Just on the spot, you apply the concealer, okay? Good. We are done. There's a very important step. The next step we are going into, we are going to put our blush before we now finish the whole foundation again, the whole powder on, before we dust off our face. This is our blush. Remember I told you can use any color of your choice, but today I'm using the mature, this color. It's called, because it has names, we are using this, okay? I'll be using the foam still to apply our blush. You can use any part of the foam, but not the part you're just from using with the powder. But if you want to use another foam, you can use another foam of your choice, but just to economize, okay? Just to economize. So I'll be using this pot that I've not used yet. You press. Remember, I always tell you, you don't rub. You don't rub. When you rub like this, you're wasting it. And since it's blush, you don't want your face to really be that much with your blush. You just press in. You press in. When you press in, you don't just rub on your face. What you do is you smile before you apply your blush. So you smile. This is where you apply it. So let's do it together. So you see. Great. Do the next. Put it to your satisfaction, but I don't apply it to put it so much. Let me go a little bit under the light. You see? Great. What is it, William? Please help me like and subscribe, please. It will go a long way to help me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. What we are doing now is we use that darker shade of powder. There's a brush. Okay, this brush. We are going to be using this darker shade of powder to put it between these parts, because we applied our concealer here and here. So you can see there's a brief demarcation here. You see that? There's some kind of a small demarcation, like from the mouth area up to the ear, this way. You see that? There's a brief demarcation. So what we'll be doing is, we'll be using this brush. This is how the brush should be looking like. This is how it should be looking like. See? Okay. Still our powder palette. This was the powder that we used. It was one shade lighter, but we'll be using one shade. We'll be using my exact same shade. Okay? So we'll be using this shade on the spots. So what we'll do is you take your powder and you do like this. Then you apply, okay? I hope you're mastering these steps. For the blush, you smile out. You apply your blush. For this, you make like this. Take in your jaws, your cheeks, before you apply them, okay? Let's do it together. You take. You don't do like this, no. You take. You dust off. Very important. You dust off the excess. Next, this step is very important, okay? You see, this is it. Really great. It's a contour, but you're not using a liquid contour to do it. So I always advise when you're buying your powder, always buy a powder that has all these shades so that you can economize money. William, don't break it, please. So that you shouldn't be using your money to buy a lot of things when you can just use one thing and it gives you whatsoever you want, okay? Because if you have this powder palette, maybe not from the same company, but a powder palette that has your shades, your exact shades and one shade lighter, you can use it for all of this. You don't need to be buying contour, buying the rest. You can just use your powder for everything. So we'll be dusting off our face. We'll be using remember we have used this darker shade, and now we'll be using our exact same shade for dusting off the face. You are not applying a powder like you're on your face. No, you're just dusting off everything, okay? So this is the shade we are using, and this is the powder brush. I recommend this powder brush. It's from Ebelin. It's from Ebelin. It's really soft. It's skin friendly. So this is the shade we are using, this one. Remember, you don't rub, you just press. And when you're done pressing, you dust off the excess. Dust it off and you apply. Yeah. You apply on the whole of your face. That is it. All right. After this step is done, use your finishing spray to set up your face so that the makeup should hold should be held in the same spot. Yes, before you do your lips and your eyebrows or whatsoever. Then when you're done, it should still be another last step for you. I'm using this finishing spray to shake very well, and you'll keep it 1 meter away. I don't know, is it 1 meter? What's it, right? But not really too close, and you close your eyes. Okay, if you have your fan, you can dry it up, okay? Because we are not done with our makeup yet. Yes. Remember, as a beginner, you don't need so many things for your makeup to look good. William, what are you touching? You want this? Take your eyeglass. Yeah. So let's be doing our lips while the finishing spray is setting up the face. And when you set up your face, don't go out like this. No, you have to wait for it to get dry. And your makeup will be really set. I'll be using this brown pencil from Essence. And L'Oreal Paris as well. Before I started the makeup, I applied a little bit of lip gloss so that my lips can be moist. It shouldn't get dry and be cranky. So let me clean it up. I always advise you always make sure you apply lip gloss on your lips so that your lips can be very moist. Oh, you're welcome back. Just clean off. So your lips won't be cranky. This is a pencil. It's brown pencil from Essence. Kajal pencil eyeliner. You can use it for your lips, okay? It's not well sharpened. What's the problem? We're using the same company. Don't apply much, a little. You blend. It's okay, Willie. Should I put you down? He wants to go down and scatter all my makeup stuffs. Go down. See how I'm blending? Great. I want it to just be small, very light. Okay. You can as well use your concealer. Let me show you the concealer I'll be using. This concealer palette is from Sasha Pro HD. From the same company like... Which company is that? I've forgotten which other company is that. You see how small I just applied it, right? Because I don't really want it to really be much. It depends on you what combination you want for your lips. Because I have a natural pink lip, but I just want it to be a little bit pink. So what I always do with my lips, I always make sure I use this concealer, mix it together with my lip combo. I'm going in with this shade. Yeah, just a little bit. Blend very well until you have that desired look. If you have your lipsticks with you, you can just do it now. You can just do this practice. It never disappoints. It always gives. Always apply your lipstick, whatsoever combination you want to do. At the end, apply a little bit of concealer. It's giving like mad. See? This is the color it's giving. You see, from that red, I applied a little bit of concealer and it's giving me this. It's like more of like my lip is now looking more natural and more pinkish, of which it's not like this. It is the combination I've just done. Okay. So what we'll be doing is you just brush out your lashes. Brush them out. I'll be doing a tutorial tomorrow on how to perfectly draw your eyebrows. Your eyebrows. How to perfectly draw your eyebrows. Give me cookie. Then remember, this is part 101. You see how my lips are looking? Okay, apply now a little bit of lip gloss. This is, I don't know what company is this. It's just Juicy Bomb. It's from Essence. From Essence as well. You just take a little bit of it too. Put on your at the edge of your pencil. And you blend. The lip gloss should be the last part of your lips, of your lip combo. You know, whenever you apply, whenever you do your lip combo, maybe you want to drink water in a glass or in a cup, it always transfers to the glass or to the cup. I'll teach you how to secure it and how to avoid it transferring. See how the lips are looking? Like if I tell someone I've just done makeup on my lips, the person will never accept because I made that great mixture. Okay, now what you will do with your lips, not to drink and it's dirtying the glass or the cup, is to use your finishing spray to secure it on your lips. Remember, the work of the finishing spray is to keep the makeup in place. The makeup should not be moving or transferring. So we've applied everything. We've applied our lip gloss. You just bring out your lips and you close your eyes because you don't need to spray this on your face when your eyes are widely open. You close your eyes, bring your lips out. This is all. You just wait for it to get dry. You wait for it to get dry. And when you drink your water, everything, you can stay with this makeup for 24 hours. The lips will still be intact. You sleep with your makeup, you wake up, your face is still the same. Because this finishing spray, it's always making sure everything stays. From NYX. Let me see if I can write it and pin it here for some people. Let me see if I can pin it here. Okay. The foundation. Let me write the foundation. The foundation is from Laurier. Paris. Okay, this is it. Let me see if I can pin the comment. Good. This is it for the foundation. And the lipstick as well is from the same brand. The finishing spray is from NYX. Professional Makeup. You can get it on Amazon or any beauty shop. If you have these things, you're good. Professional Makeup. These are the names on the screen. I've used so many makeup products, but these brands I'm writing here and pinning here that they're the best. They are the best. This is their concealer foundation, Ezekiel, yeah, the Ezekiel powder. Let me write Ezekiel as well. Because if you don't have these things, your makeup will not eat, like seriously. And it saves you a lot of money. It saves you a lot of money if you have it, because you don't need to buy a contour, you don't need to buy setting up powder. It has everything in it. Ezekiel HD. Matte full coverage smooth. Or maybe I should write them in the comment section after the live video. This is the powder. So my lips are set. They are set. The setting spray is dried. So what I'll do is I'll set again the second time. We are setting out the whole face for the second time. The first time we set up the face, just the face, and the first time we set up just the face, the second time the lips, and now we are now setting the full face coverage. You shake using the finishing spray, and this will be the last step of your makeup. Either you've done your brows, your lashes, your eyeshadow, you just set up with your finishing spray. And I'll be coming live tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be coming live tomorrow so that we can learn how to do a good eyeshadow. Yeah, I'll be using this eyeshadow palette. We're using Food Face Gorgeous eyeshadow palette. It has so many shades, as you can see. This is the eyeshadow palette we'll be using tomorrow for our what? For our full glam. The eyeshadow we'll be doing tomorrow, we'll be doing a beginner-friendly eyeshadow. We'll be doing a beginner-friendly eyeshadow tomorrow. And we'll be doing it on a live stream, live video, okay? So please subscribe to this channel. You turn on your notifications, so when I'm live, you can get notified and you come and learn, okay? You don't need to, every time you're going to the makeup artist to do a small makeup you can do for yourself and go out. Maybe to school, on a date, or for your wedding, birthday parties. It's really helpful. I hope you learned something today, my guys. I hope you did. This is how your makeup should be looking. This is how your makeup should be looking. We've not done the brows. We've not done the eyeshadow. We've done just the face and the lips. And we took a very natural lip combo. So tomorrow, we'll be doing a really classic lip combo, beginner friendly. We'll be doing our eyebrows, beginner friendly, and eyeshadow, beginner friendly, okay? And that will be a full face glam for tomorrow's class. A full face glam for tomorrow's class. Please subscribe, like this live video, comment if you learned something, and maybe you want to learn something different tomorrow, or maybe you want us to add something to the list. We will do it tomorrow, okay? And don't forget, turn on your notifications, because tomorrow's class will be a full face glam. A full face glam. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you tomorrow in class. I hope you learned something. Bye-bye. Have a blessed weekend. Have a blessed Sunday. And have a blessed evening. See you tomorrow. Mwah.